सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च ॐ ज्ञानविराजस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदामह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् आदत्तानस्तृणं याचे पुनः पुनः श्रीमद्रूपदाम्भोज धार्यश्रीश्यां जन्म जन्मनि अनर्पितचतिं चिरात् करुणावकरुणाकलो समर्पयितुमन्नतो रसांसक्तिश्रियम् हरिपुरसुन्दरद्युतिः कदम्बसन्धितः सदा कंदरे स्मृत्वा शुचिनन्दनः संसारदुःखजलधौ पदस्य कामः क्रोधादिनकर्मकैः कवलीकृतस्य दुर्वासनानिगडितस्य निराश्रयस्य चैतन्यचन्द्रमम देहि पदावलम्बम् चैतन्यचन्द्रमरुत्कुवदं विकास्य हृद्यं विदेहि चिन्तभृङ्गरङ्गै किञ्चापराधमिदं निबिडं विगूढ पादामृतं सदपाये दुर्गतं मां सङ्कर्षणाकालतो यशायि गर्भोषायि तपयोधिशायि शेषशेषं सकला नित्या नन्दाख्यरामः शरणं ममास्तु. First of all, offer my millions of obeisances to Lotus feet of Aswati Gopal Padmanita President Guru Shishya Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Then offer obeisances to Tandi Swami Shishya Bhaktivedanta Dandi Maharaj Ji, Namanishta Sant Shri Aniruddha Das Prabhu Ji, all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis who are gathered. So we are reading from the first chapter, text number 32 to 35. They are been clubbed together by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. I'll also read them together. Kim no rajyena govinda kim bhoge jivitena va isham arthe kankshtam no rajyam bhoga sukhani cha tayyamastita yuddhe pranam stakva dhanani cha acharya pitara putra sathaiva pita maham matula shushura putra shara samdinastatha शाला संबंधिनस्तथा एतान्नहन्तमिच्छामि नतोऽपि मधुसूदनम्. अपि त्रैलोक्यराज्यस्य हेतो किं मयि कृते नित्यधृतराधार्तराष्ट्रनाथाप्रीत्या जनार्दन. So here very wonderful verses. Kim, what use na to us? Rajena is the kingdom. So here Arjuna is telling Krishna, I have no use of the kingdom. I have no use of the kingdom. Govinda or Krishna. Kim bhogahi. What enjoyments, jivit and a living either. Yesham, whom arthe, for the sake, kangshitam is desired, nah, by us. Rajyam, kingdom. Bhogaha, material enjoyment. Sukhani or happiness. Cha, also. Hey, all of them. Ime, these. Avasthitaha, situated. Yuddhe, on this battlefield. Pranan, lives. Tattva, giving up. Dhanani, riches. Cha, also. Acharyaha, teachers. Pitara, fathers. Putraha, sons, tatha, as well as Eva, certainly, Cha, also, Pitamaha, grandfathers, Matulaha, maternal uncles, Shushuraha, fathers-in-law, Putraha, grandsons, Shalaha, brothers-in-law, Sambandhina, relatives, Katha, as well as Etan. All these, na, never, Hantum to kill, Ichhami do I wish, Nataha being killed, Api even Madhusudana, O killer of the demon Madhu Krishna, Api even if Traikya of the three worlds, Rajyasya of the kingdom, He Toho in exchange, Kimno, what to speak of, Mahikrute for the sake of the earth. Nihatya, by killing Dhritarashtra, the sons of Dhritarashtra, Naha, our, Ka, what, Iti, pleasure, Syat, will there be Janardana, O maintainer of all living entities. Translation and translation by His Divine Grace Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. O Govinda, what when all those for whom we may desire, for whom we may desire them, are now added on this battlefield. O Madhusudan, when teachers, fathers, sons, grandfathers, maternal uncles, fathers-in-law, grandsons, brothers-in-law, and other relatives are ready to give up their lives and properties and are standing before me, why should I wish to kill them, even though they might otherwise kill me? O maintainer of all living entities, I am not prepared to fight with them, even in exchange for the three worlds. Let alone this earth, what pleasure will be derived from killing the sons of the Dhritarashtra? Now in India also, many times there are elections, political elections, and we have seen that the relatives fighting. There is actually war between relatives also. Like in Maharashtra, there is one seat, Sanjay Munde and his cousin sister Pankaja Munde contested an election, and Dhananjay Munde emerged victorious. So it may happen even close relatives may battle it out in an election. So same is happening in the war. And Arjun is not very happy about this because he is very soft-hearted devotee. So Arjuna has addressed Lord Krishna as Govinda because Krishna is the object of all pleasures for cows and senses. Understand? Govinda means one who gives pleasure to the cows and the senses. Cows are very, very important. Actually, cows, they give so much pleasure to Krishna. They give their milk. And also, we've seen that best sweets that are made with milk of a cow. Means I think any meal is not complete without sweet rice. And sweet rice, the main ingredient is the very good quality milk. Like Ranganath Gaudiya, we have very wonderful cows of Indian breed. Shripa Dandi Maharaj brought one cow, Punjabi cow. Then I think she's gone now. But then he got some Gir cows. Then multiplied. And some people donated. And then we also got some Ongol cows from Andhra Pradesh, and they're still there. So like that. So cows encourage, but cows are very, very important because very good quality milk you get from cows. The ghee from the cow is the best. If you have any eye problem, just put one drop of ghee, pure ghee from Indian breed of cow. That helps the eyes. Understand? So Krishna is called Govinda because he gives pleasure to the cows and the senses. And by using this significant word, Arjuna indicates that Krishna should understand what will satisfy Arjuna. Hmm? So Arjuna wants to be happy. He is consulting Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Govinda. And we should also consult Krishna if you want to be happy. Actually, the thing is people want to be happy, but they do things which will make them unhappy. So we have to take guidance from spiritual master, from Krishna. Krishna is acting as a spiritual master here for Arjuna. And we should also approach our spiritual master and humbly ask him, like Vyasadeva approached Narad Muni, that why am I unhappy? So we should ask this question. Materially, everyone wants to satisfy senses and wants God to be the order supplier for such satisfaction. Now, this is what is going on in the material world. The people are actually thinking that God is an order carrier. He's only meant to satisfy their desires. And they will ask God, please God, give us beautiful wife, give me good, beautiful son, give me a good job, and God should give it. And if He doesn't give, If he doesn't give, then he's not God or he's not merciful God and he's against him. So Lord is not our order carrier. Like a lot of people they tell, oh Modi should do like this, Narendra Modi should do like that. He's not an order carrier of everyone. Understand? So Bhagwan is also not like that. The Lord will satisfy the senses of the living entities as much as they deserve, but not to the extent that they may covet. Understand? So you see that Bhagwan's sweet will, He will provide you the clothes, He will give you the food, He will give you the medicines, He will give you an accommodation based on His sweet will. Hmm. We cannot dictate. For example, I am staying now in a very simple room here in Sri Sindhanur Gaudiya Mata, Gauranaran Gaudiya Mata in a place near Kishkinda. And I should be satisfied. Whatever prasad the local devotees provide me, rice or sabji, I should be satisfied. Whatever room they have given me, I should be satisfied. I cannot demand a very air-conditioned room, and I cannot demand, a very high class. No. Whatever simple like means, your needs are taken care. Shivaji Maharaj also told me many times. Vishnu Maharaj should not worry about money. Should not worry about money at all. You simply keep on preaching, keep on giving classes, think Nagar Kirtan, and Krishna will maintain you. Because Bhagavad Gita itself, Krishna has promised, Ananyaschanta yanno mam ye janaha paripasate isham nityaviyuktanam yogakshemam mahamyam. Like I see that absolute faith in the words of Bhagavan, then the embodiment of Srila Gurudev and also Sripad Gandhi Maharaj. They have, both of them absolute faith in Bhagavan's words that Bhagavan will maintain. I have never seen Sripad Gandhi Maharaj worrying about his maintenance. He's only worrying about how to take care of the cows, how to satisfy the devotees, how to educate the devotees, and how to serve the deities. He's not worried about his personal maintenance. Never. Srila Gurudev also, I never saw him worried about his personal maintenance. He was simply engaged in wonderfully editing the books, translating the books, preaching, giving Harikatha, helping the devotees, and automatically all his needs were taken care. Gurudev had no shortage of anything. I have seen personally that how devotees were willing to serve him. Even for 10 minutes, they used to wait for days and days so that they could clean the room of Gurudev, or they could massage his body, or they could wash his clothes. There were so many devotees were lined up to do any favor for Gurudev. He was waiting outside his quarters. Understand? Because he was totally dependent on Krishna. He was doing everything for Sri Krishna. He was trying to satisfy Guru and Krishna. So Krishna was so satisfied that he sent him so many servants, and he was overwhelmed. Devotees were always waiting to have him to do enter even the smallest service to the Guru. I have seen that by my own eyes. So Lord will satisfy the sense of the living entities as much as they deserve. But not to the extent that they may covet. There is enough for everyone's need, but there is not enough for everyone's greed. And whatever your needs are, they are already taken care of. The Gurudev once he told that come to Vrindavan and you can on Ekadashi day or some other day you can see the roadside near Radha Govinda temple, Radha Gopinath temple, and people will give you so much charity. They will give rice and sabji and they will give money also. And you will have no problem taking prasadam. You will not go hungry. He said, don't worry. In Vrindavan, no one will starve. You come to Vrindavan, I'll take care of him. And I have personally seen that in Vrindavan, so much prasadam is always available by Radharani's mercy. In Tirupati also, I have seen constantly Annadani is going on by the mercy of Lord Venkateshwara Swami. In Pandharpur also, Pandharpur also, so many places. Bhagwan's desire by Radha Krishna's mercy, plenty of prasadam is available. So Arjuna's deep affection for community and family members is exhibited here, partly due to his natural compassion for them. See, Arjuna is feeling compassion. Bhakta means he should have compassion. He should feel compassion for the others. And Arjuna, he's so much affection for his community and family members. He's feeling compassion for them. Oh, my brothers will be killed in the war. I don't want to fight. I don't want to kill them. He is not prepared to fight. Everyone wants to show his opulence to friends and relatives. But Arjuna fears that all his relatives and friends will be killed on the battlefield and he'll be unable to share his opulence after victory. This is a typical calculation of material life. Understand here. So Arjuna is thinking that if my relatives are dead, my cousins are dead, my friends are dead, then when I inherit the kingdom, who will actually appreciate my opulent life? So this is a typical calculation of material life. Like people celebrate many times marriage anniversary, 50th marriage anniversary, birthdays, and all these things, just to show that how opulent they are, how they are enjoying. They invite their friends, relatives, and they want to show how opulent they are. These are material consideration. The transcendental life, however, is different. Since devotee wants to satisfy the desire of the Lord, he can, Lord willing, accept all kinds of opulence for the service of the Lord. As you see that Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, he built very opulent temples. Srila Gurudev also in Govardhani built a very opulent temple. Also in Navadvip built a very big temple. Accepted. He accepted whatever opulence he got for the service of Krishna. And he engaged in Krishna's service. So the Gurudev engaged a single pai he got from Bhagavan, from the devotees as donation. He engaged every single pai in the service of the holy abode of Navadvip and Sri Govardhan. He was always trying to satisfy Sri Krishna, Srila Gurudev. So if the Lord is not willing, he should not accept a farthi. So you see that sometimes you go on preaching, sometimes you get a big donation for books, and sometimes no one, they don't give anything. But we should not worry. We should not worry. We should always endeavor to preach. Preaching is not a material business. Oh, I'll be able to sell 100 books. I'll make so much profit. No. It is not a profiteering mentality. You should go out with a bag of books. And you should ask everyone, sir, this is a very good book. And this book will change your life. This talks about the message of Sri Krishna to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. This message is also very valid in hectic lifestyle today. If you may sell Gita like this, you may buy. Understand? So you donation from them, whatever they can afford. And in this way, we should propagate the message of Srila Gurudev and Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. The transcendental life, however, is different. Since the devotee wants to satisfy the desires of the Lord, he can, Lord willing, accept all kinds of opulences for the service of the Lord. And if the Lord is not willing, he should not accept the farthi. So here, Arjuna did not want to kill his relatives. If there were any need to kill them, he desired that Krishna kill them personally. At this point, he did not know that Krishna had already killed them before their coming into the battlefield, and he was only to become an instrument for Krishna. So, Krishna tells Arjuna, Mayeva hite purvamiva nimitta matram bhava sabyasachi. Sabyasachi means Arjuna is such a great archer that he can shoot arrows even by his hand. Such a person is called Sabyasachi. Understand? He can swing the bow by his left hand and shoot the arrows very accurately by his left hand, and such a person is called Sabyasachi. So Arjuna, he is only an instrument. Krishna has already killed all these warriors. Because they offended a pure devotee, Draupadi in the assembly of Kurus. They tried to strip her naked. So Krishna was not very happy that how they are treating his pure devotee Draupadi, who Draupadi was very dear to Krishna, more than even Arjuna and Yudhishthira. She was more advanced than Arjuna and Yudhishthira. So Krishna could not tolerate an insult to the devotee. Bhagavan can tolerate an insult to himself, but not to his devotees. Bhagavan says in Bhagavatam that Aham Bhakta Paradino Nahi Aswatantra Eva Dvija Sadhu Vir Grasta Bhakto Bhakta Jana Priya. That not only the devotees, but devotees of devotees are also very dear to me. Devotees are my heart, and I am the heart of the devotee. So this fact is disclosed in the following chapters. As a natural devotee of the Lord, Arjun did not like retaliate against the miscreant cousins and brothers. But it was the Lord's plan that they should all be killed. Understand? Even if Arjun doesn't want to kill, Bhagavan has made a plan. So our job is to satisfy. We should join the plan of Bhagavan. Like when we are saying, oh, I want to assist Srila Gurudev, I want to assist Sripad Dandi Maharaj in his project. It is that we are simply following the will of God. Krishna Shakti will nahi tara pravartan. Don't think that whatever Srila Gurudev did, whatever preaching he did it on his own strength. No. Actually, it was the strength of Krishna and Param Gurudev, the entire Guru Parampara behind him. He was a representative. So Srila Gurudev was representing Krishna only. And that's why this mission of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, the Gurudev, is directly the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna. And whatever they are doing, they are actually the pure agents of Sri Krishna. So Srila Gurudev is acting as the pure agent of Radha Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are the transcendental preachers. Like Narad Muni is a transcendental spaceman. But whatever Narad Muni preaching is only to satisfy Sri Krishna and by the desire of Sri Krishna. So devotee of the Lord does not retaliate against the wrong, tolerate any mischief done to the devotee by the miscreants. This is also very clear. That you see that Draupadi may have forgiven, or any devotee may forgive the miscreants, but Lord will not tolerate any mischief. Understand? That Amrish was forgiving Durvasa, but Bhagavan he could not tolerate. Oh, how Durvasa is trying to kill my pure devotee Ambarish, who's following pure Ekadashi, and therefore he sent his Sudarshan Chakra. Obviously, Durvasa is also Shiva's Amsha, and is also a pure devotee. He is only a pastime, but Bhagavan does not like to tolerate any mischief to his devotees. The Lord can excuse a person on his own account. He excuses no one who has done harm to his devotees. Bhagavan cannot tolerate anyone doing harm to his devotees. Therefore, the Lord was determined to kill the miscreants, although Arjuna wanted to excuse them. Now, Arjuna wants to excuse Karna and Jarasandha, Duryodhana, Dushasana. But Bhagavan wants to get rid of them because they have offended Draupadi. So this is a very wonderful verse we read now. And Srila Guru has also done a commentary on him that Kim no Rajya Govinda Kim Bhoge Jivitena Va Ishamarthe Kankitam Rajyam Bhoga Swamicha Taive Vavasthita Yuddhe Pranam Svapvatana Nicha Acharya Pitara Putra Sattaiva Sriyama Matula Shashura Pautra Shala Sambandhina Sada Etannamantamechami Gnatopi Madhusudha. Now Arjuna is telling Kim. Kim means what use? Na for us, na. Rajyena by kingdom, Govinda, oh Govinda, Kim, what use? Bhogai by experiencing pleasures, Jivitena by having a life, or even Isham for those for whose earth's sake Kangshitam are desired Nah bias Rajyam, kingdom, Bhoga, enjoyment, Sukhan, all pleasure also. They इमे दे अवस्थित present here. Yuddhe in warfare, pranan lives taktva giving up, dhanani riches also, acharya teachers, pitaraha fathers, putraha sons, tatha as well, eva certainly, cha and pitamaha grandfathers, maturaha maternal uncles, shushuraha fathers-in-law, putraha grandsons, shalaha brothers-in-law, sambandhina relatives, tatha as well, etan these people, no, not hantum to kill, ichhami, do not wish, nataha, api, Madhusudana, O slayer of Madhudevan. O Govinda, of what use to us is a kingdom, enjoyment, or even life itself? When those for whom we desire, those for whom we desire them, teachers, uncles, sons, grandfathers, maternal uncles, fathers-in-law, grandsons, brothers-in-law, and other relatives are all standing before us in battle array and ready to give up their lives and wealth. Therefore, Madhusudan, even if they kill me, I still do not wish to kill them. How merciful, see, Arjuna is so merciful. Mhm. 35. Api Trailokya heto kim mahi krite nihatya dhartarashtrana kapnitisya janardana. Api even Trailokya of the three worlds, Rajyasya, the kingdom, Hetaha, for the sake of Kimnu, what to speak of, Mahikrite, the sake of the earth, Nihatya, by killing, Dhartarashtram, the son of Dhritarashtra, Naha, for us, Ka, what, Priti, happiness, Syat, will there be, Janardana, O Janardana. O Janardana, if we kill the sons of Dhritarashtra, even for the sake of sovereignty over the three worlds, what to speak of this earth? What joy will we receive? So Arjun doesn't want to kill his relatives because that will not give him any joy. Verse number 36. Papamivash, papamivash, हत्वैतान् आततायिना तस्मान्नार्हवयं हन्तुं धातराष्ट्रान् सबान्धवान् न जनं हि कथं हत्वा हिना श्याममाधवम् न never arha deserving vayam we hantum to kill Dhadrashtra, the sons of Dhritarashtra, Swabandhavan, along with friends, Swajanam, kinsmen, he suddenly, Katham, how, Hatva, by killing, Sukhina, happy, Sham, will we become Madhava, O Krishna, husband of the goddess of fortune. Sin will overcome us if we slay such aggressors. Therefore, it is not proper for us to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra and our friends. What should we gain? Krishna, husband of the goddess of fortune, and how could we be happy by killing own kinsmen? So, according to the Vedic injunctions, there are 6 kinds of aggressors. A poison giver, one who gives poison, one who sets fire to the house, is also an aggressor. One who plunders riches, one who attacks with deadly weapon, one who plunders riches, one who occupies another's land, and one who kidnaps a wife. Such aggressors are not
are at once to be killed, and no sin is incurred by killing aggressors. Since killing of aggressor is since killing of aggressors um, is quite befitting any ordinary man. And Arjun was not an ordinary person. He was saintly by character, and therefore he wanted to deal with them in saintliness. This kind of saintliness, however, is not for a Kshatriya. Although, although a responsible man in the administration of a state is required to be saintly, he should not be cowardly. For example, Lord Ram was so saintly that people even now are anxious to live in the kingdom of Lord Ram, Ramaraj. But Lord Ram never showed any cowardice. Ravan was an aggressor against Ram because Ravana killed Rama's, Ravana kidnapped Rama's wife Sita. But Lord Krishna gave him sufficient lessons, unparalleled in the history of the world. In Arjuna's case, however, one should consider the special type of aggressors, namely his own grandfather, own teacher, friends, sons, grandsons, etc. However, because of them, Arjuna thought that he should not take up the severe steps necessary against ordinary aggressors. Besides that, saintly persons are advised to forgive. Such injunctions for saintly persons are more important than any political emergency. Arjuna considered that rather than kill his own kinsmen for political reasons, it would be better to forgive them on grounds of religion and saintly behavior. He did not therefore consider such killing profitable simply for the matter of temporary bodily happiness. After all, kingdoms and pleasures derived, derived therefrom are not permanent. So why should he risk his life and eternal salvation by killing his own kinsmen? Arjuna's address Krishna as Madhava or the husband of the goddess of fortune is also significant in this condition, in this connection. He wanted to point out to Krishna that as husband of goddess of fortune, he should not induce Arjuna to take a matter which would ultimately bring about misfortune. Krishna, however, never, never brings misfortune to anyone to say something, to say nothing of his devotees. So, verse number 17 and 18, I hope it is one of the important verses. So, anyway, we are covering all the verses. Text number 37, 38. First chapter, first canto. तेन पश्यन्ति लोकोपहतचेतसा कुलक्षयकृतं दोषमित्रदोषे च पातकम् कथं न चेमस्माभिः पापदस्मान्निवर्तितम् कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं प्रपश्याद्विना जनार्दन. Hare Krishna. Oh Janardhan, although these men, their hearts overtaken by greed, see no fault in killing one's family or quarreling with friends. Why should we, who can see the crime in destroying family, engage in these acts of sins? A Kshatriya is not supposed to refuse to battle or gamble when he is so invited by a rival party. Under such circumstance, under such obligation, Arjun could not refuse to fight, although he had been challenged by the party of Duryodhana. In this connection, Arjuna considered that the other party might be blind to effects of such a challenge. Arjuna, however, could not see the evil consequences and could not accept them. Arjuna, however, could not see the evil consequences and could not accept the village. Obligation is actually binding when the effect is good, but when the effect is otherwise, then one can be bound. Considering all these pros and cons, Arjuna decided not to fight. Hare Krishna. So we'll stop here today. We'll cover next time the verse number 138. Again, we'll cover that from Srila Gurudev's commentary. Thank you very much for joining for this online discourse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. धन्यवाद वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः धन्यवाद हरे कृष्ण
Thank you so much for that, Maharaj.
धन्यवाद प्रभु थैंक यू हरे कृष्ण हरे
Shishi Guru Gauranga
हरे
Radha Vinod Bihari Ji ki Jai. Om Vishnupad Stotra
जय
Shrimad
जय
Bhakti Vishnu Devi Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Om
जय
Vishnupad
जय
Stotra Shrimad Bhakti Vinod Dandi Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Nitya Pravishnu Vishnupad
जय
Stotra Shata Shrimad Bhakti Vinod Narayan Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Nitya Pravishnu Vishnupad Stotra Shata Shrimad Bhakti Vinod Vaman Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Nitile Pravishtam Vishnu Parastotra Shata Shishimad Bhaktivinda Swami Maharaj ki Jai. Nitile Pravishtam Vishnu Parastotra Shata Shishimad Bhakti Pragyan
जय जय जय
Nitile Pravishtam Vishnu Parastotra Shata Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki Jai. Nitile Pravishta Parama Bhagavad Prabhara Shishila Gol Bhagavati Maharaj ki Jai. Nitile Pravishta Shishila Satchidananda Bhakti Thakur ki Jai. Nitile
जय
Pravishta
जय
Vishnu Kumar Shishila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Gaudiya Vedanta Baladev Vidya Bhushan Prabhu ki Jai. Shri Vishnu Chakra
जय
Thakur ki Jai. Shri Narottam Srinivas Shyamananda Prabhu Trai ki Jai. Shri Krishna
जय
Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatan Bhat Raghunath Jiva Gopal
जय
Bhat Das सत गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय श्री स्वरूप दामोदर राय रमन
जय
दारी
जय
गुरु प्रसाद
जय
की जय नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय प्रेम से को श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु
जय
नित्यानंद भूत गदाधर
जय
शिव सत्य गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्री अंतद्वीप मायापुर सीमन द्वीप गोद्रुम द्वीप मध्य द्वीप कोला
जय
द्वीप
जय
ऋतु द्वीप जाम्बी द्वीप मोद्रा ध्रुम द्वीप रुद्र तिपत्मकाशी नवद्वीप धाम की जय श्री श्री राधाकृष्ण गोपाल गोपी गो गोवर्धन द्वादश वनत्मका श्री वज मंडल की जय श्री राधकुंज
जय
श्याम
जय
कुंज गंगा यमुना तुलसी भक्ति देवी की जय श्रीमती विंद
जय
देवी की
जय
जय श्री पौर्णमासी योग माय की जय श्री गोपीश्वर
जय
महादेव की जय श्री जगन्नाथ
जय
बलदेव सुभद्रा सुदर्शन चक्र जी की जय श्री श्वेत मंदिर की जय सतयुग विनाशिकारी श्री नरसिम्हा देव की जय भक्त प्रवास
जय
श्री
जय
प्रहलाद महाराज की जय चार धाम की
जय
जय चार संप्रदाय
जय
की जय
जय
चार आचार्य की जय अकर महाराज श्री चैतन्य मात की जय श्री श्री
जय
केशव जी योग्य मत और सक मत समा की जय ग्रंथराज
जय
श्रीमद
जय
भागवत की जय श्री भगवद गीता की जय श्री
जय
हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय सामगात भक्त वृंद की जय श्री निताय
जय
गौर हरि हरि बोल
जय 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 शरण मोहन प्रभु की जय दंडवत प्रणाम थैंक यू सो मच please join every Sunday for this Bhagavad Gita discourse thank you very much I appreciate thank you everyone Hari
Thank you, everyone. That marks the end for today's class. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful afternoon or morning, wherever you are. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.